everyone. Welcome to this episode of Entrepreneur Showcase Series brought to you by Patranya Media LLC and Parkway Media Partners. I'm your host, Patranya Poonswan, and today I have a very special guest on the show with a very cool business to talk about that just launched this month. His name is Logan Taylor, and welcome to the show, Logan. And you're all the way in Seattle, Washington, right?
Yes. Hi, Patranya. Thank you for having me.
Thank you for being here. And I love it. We're not just talking about one business. Actually, we're talking about two because you're the founders of two businesses that now have kind of combined forces and doing all sorts of cool things for your customers. So first of all, we're talking about a business that just started, Wiggle, which is kind of a digital marketing agency that is for your business that you started 11 years ago, which is Dazzle. So why don't we start with Dazzle? And it's a cleaning business. And I just have to ask you, was that your hopes and dreams to start a cleaning business in the Pacific Northwest?
No.
Short answer.
No. I always knew I would start a business. I didn't know it was going to be a cleaning business. I was in school and cleaned a house for like a friend of a friend, and I loved it. And because I love like NPR podcasts, audiobooks, and I thought this is great. So I immediately quit my job working at a restaurant and started cleaning homes, and then Dazzle grew.
Dazzle came out of it, right? And so it became a very successful company from one person to you own the successful business. And now 11 years later, you are now working to grow Dazzle even more, and not just helping your own business, but also other businesses as well, like the same kind of for residents. So talk to us about how that shift and transition, how you thought about, going from Dazzle, which is your cleaning business, to now Wiggle.
Yeah, so it's really difficult to find great marketing partners for small businesses.
And it's very niche, right? I mean, when you think about it, you're now focusing and targeting, cleaning business, which obviously is huge business all over the country, not just in Seattle.
Yes. So Wiggle only does marketing for residential cleaning companies. And obviously we're expert in that. So I've been thinking about it for probably 5 years. During the pandemic, the beginning of the pandemic, I really started thinking seriously about it. But I was busy and there were still so many things that I wanted to do at Dazzle. And also at the time, I wasn't confident enough to do the marketing for other people's businesses. But over the years with Dazzle, we slowly started bringing all of our marketing in-house until eventually we did everything. And we hired people in-house to do things like search engine optimization, running Google ads, meta ads, creating content, email marketing, all the kinds of things you would want to do.
Obviously, there is a need for it because not just for your own company, but you've kind of got in contact with other similar companies that are looking for solutions that Wiggle is now offering, correct?
Yes, because when you have a small business, it's stressful to be spending money on marketing if you don't know what's going to work and what's not going to work. And so what is great about Wiggle is we have so much experience specifically with residential cleaning companies that our clients don't have to test things. You're always testing and marketing, messaging and everything. But we know what works, so we can use the same models that we use at Dazzle, and now we're using them for our clients.
Yeah, so what is, obviously there are different types of businesses need all kinds of marketing solutions, right? But what is it about residential cleaning companies in particular and their needs, and what's really kind of needed in order to get the word out there? And kind of, your goal is to make each company stand out with the unique thing that they offer, because Dazzle, you guys are very unique too, right?
Yes. So definitely helping companies find their voice is absolutely part of it. But another need is that as cleaning businesses grow, they need different types of marketing and they want to add additional channels. And most of the time, people don't know, in what order should they be adding these channels. When they're starting a business, should they be doing email marketing first, or even buying print ads or Google ads? In what order should you do that? And we really like to help our clients move through that process, grow with them, because we're updating the website still today.
No, I think it's
Because
great. I mean, this is, and you lay everything out. I was looking through your website really clearly, right? Because you understand from where you did your business for over 10 years, kind of the needs are. And I think, even in the last few years, the way the internet works, social media, SEO, all those things have shifted. And a lot of companies maybe are just not well versed in what their needs are and how to put it together.
yeah, it's hard to be really well versed in marketing when you're running a whole nother business
Right.
because
Very
it's really
different.
just yeah, it's just one component of your business. And so unless you're really, you have an interest in that, it typically makes more sense to be hiring people or outsourcing it. I like to outsource and hire people to do what I don't like to do.
Yeah.
So like the first thing I did with Dazzle is hire people to do the bookkeeping and accounting because I don't want to learn how to do it. I never wanted to learn how to do it. I mean, you have to learn how to like read the, financial documents and stuff, but you don't need to be doing everything in your own business. And as your business grows, you can't do everything in your own business.
Yeah, and I think that's a really good tip for any entrepreneur, right? You can't do it all and do
No.
what you're good at and then hire someone to do what they're good at, right?
Yes. And with marketing, it just changes so quickly, as you were kind of mentioning.
Yeah.
And it feels like right now with AI, it's changing even faster than it was a few years ago. So
Right.
it's just the kind of thing that you really got to keep up on.
Okay. So if, residential cleaning businesses are out there and you're not helping just Seattle, Pacific Northwest, is this nationally, right? You're helping
Yeah,
businesses.
anywhere. Anywhere in the
So if
country.
they're listening right now, why should they work with you? And, what are the things, what do you want them to know about your business now that it's, officially launched?
So I think that the best thing about working with Wiggle is that we can help you make marketing decisions based off of where you're at in your business. And if where you're at in your business is you're doing $10,000 a month in revenue, then your business has not grown to the point where you want to be hiring a marketing company. Or even if you do want to, it's really not it's not your best option.
Yeah.
And so then we'll help direct you to what those options are. And then at every stage of growth, we have a recommended journey for
Like a
you,
game
marketing
plan. So
journey.
you have a game plan for
Yeah.
every stage of their, whether they're starting, maybe they're mid, into their business already, right? I mean, there are different needs out there.
Yeah. And when I'm talking to cleaning business owners, when I hear like kind of what their monthly revenue is, it drops me right back into where my business was at that time. And I can remember because the challenges that you have change. And I can, remember what it was like at that time.
Yeah.
So I like to have it really focused on each person for where their business is so that they're getting like the maximum amount of value for their marketing dollars
Right.
and are happy with what they're getting.
It's really interesting because, I think if anybody chooses to work with you, it's because you do know where they've been, like so intensely because you started a cleaning company from the bottom up. And so, and then now marketing so well just because you've done that with your company. So where can they find you, Logan? What's the best place? Where's the first place to start? Should they call you, email you? What's the best place to do?
The best place is to go to our website, thecleaningbusinessmarketers.com. And then we have a ton of information on there about the services that we offer. But also, for every service that we offer, we also have blogs that accompany it and show you how to go through and do these things on your own. So maybe you don't want to hire an email marketing company. We have a 5-part series that's free that walks you through what
Wow.
to do to create a successful email marketing campaign.
So you
And
have
same
these
thing
free
with PPC
resources on
ads.
your website too, right? That they
Yeah.
can go to.
Yes.
Wow.
And so it's, the fastest, easiest option is to outsource it. But, not everybody wants to outsource everything. And some people love marketing and they just want to learn about it.
Yeah.
And so if you want to learn more about a specific part of it, you can come here and move through it and learn everything you need to learn to run successful campaigns.
And let's just me ask you personally. I mean, obviously, you're now running two companies officially, right? I mean, what is the secret? I know some people are struggling to run just one, right? But what's kind of your key to success as an entrepreneur now doing this? And obviously, it's something that you love.
Yeah, I do love it. I don't run Dazzle. I mean, I own Dazzle and I'm still involved in Dazzle, but Dazzle has a great management team and it's run by Terry Rice.
Ah, okay.
He's the CEO of Dazzle, amazing. He's grown it, I think, 15% year over year since he started 2 years ago.
Wow, very cool.
So he's great. And then we have a whole management team and trainers. So I think really the secret is to get the best. I mean, everybody says this, right? You need to get the best people.
Yeah, it's true.
And then you need to trust them and don't micromanage them. Let them, like, if you give them a job, let them do their job.
Yeah. Yeah. So Dazzle's taken care of. Now you're super excited at Wiggle just taking off in a big way.
And it's the same thing with Wiggle. We have 5 team members and everybody specializes in a different thing. And so it's great. Like, I don't need to know every little tiny thing about every piece of marketing. It would be impossible. So it's great to have an expert that does PPC ads, email marketing, tracking, that kind of thing.
Awesome. So remind people once again before we go, the name of the website, where can they find you? And just, I mean, this is such a great service, I think, for a lot of people who may be looking for the help and don't know where to go.
Yeah, thank you so much. So it's the cleaningbusinessmarketers.com. And
Wiggle is the name of the business, right?
Wiggle. Yep. Wiggle's the name of the business, and the URL is the Cleaning Business Marketers. We're also on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube.
Awesome. Well, Logan Taylor, big congratulations to you and your entire team at Wiggle. I know, obviously, the needs are out there. I need a cleaning service. I actually need one right about now. So I know the needs are out there, and you're providing great service. And big congratulations on your new business.
Thank you so much. I really appreciate it.
Thank you, Logan, for being on the show. And thank you, everybody, for watching and listening to this podcast, Entrepreneur Showcase Series. And we'll see you again next time.